What is going on, Nuggets Nation, NBA fans? I am Tom Leuthner. I know we're a little bit of a change of scenery here. I am currently on the road, but I did want to get some stuff out for you guys. So the first thing we got today is the fact that the first center is officially off the market, and that is Steve Adams going back to the Houston Rockets. Now, I wanted Steve Adams. I thought he was awesome. I think I've covered that before. And again, great backup center, especially in the playoffs. He put up the minutes that Houston needed him to. But he did re-sign with Houston for a 3-year deal, $39 million dollars. So he's making right around 13 mil a year. Like I said, he averaged 4 points, 6 rebounds, played 58 regular season games. Like I said, dominated in the playoffs when they needed him. Am I mad that Denver didn't get him? Of course I am, because we need a backup center, and Steve Adams is the guy that could have been the backup center. Am I mad that Denver didn't give him or try to match that kind of contract? No, because Denver can't even afford it. So at the same time, Denver can still go out and get a backup center, and there's some more free agency updates, and it's tough because Denver still doesn't have a GM. So I'm not exactly sure how Denver's going to go about things. I know that I've covered some potential backups that they could look at late in the draft if you're able to trade into it, or if you're able to sign an unrestricted free agent or an undrafted player rather. And like I said, there's going to be some news, especially for next episode, that did happen for Denver, even though there is no GM. But like I said, Steve Adams going back to Houston, not a terrible move for Houston. I mean, again, he put up good minutes. I think he's 31. I don't know if I'm Denver, if I'm signing him to a 3-year deal. So I'm not even too mad at it. Like I said, there's still some backup centers out there, and Denver, when free agency starts, has to try to get a backup center. This is all re-signings, and that's what's going to be happening for a little while. But at the same time, I am not mad at it at all, because I do think that Denver can get a guy that they need in free agency if the new GM is smart. The next topic that we have here are some more players that are available that haven't signed yet because they're still on the team. That is actually, I believe we covered both these players in the past. That's Royce O'Neal and Grayson Allen. So along with KD probably being traded within the next 2 or 3 days, I think they've been saying now. It looks like Royce O'Neal and Grayson Allen are both on the market as well. Two people who I think Denver can legitimately go out and make a real case for if they want to go out and trade for them. If there's a way to bring in both of them, that'd be ideal. I have to look more into contracts. I know that we've covered them statistically. But if they're able to go out and bring in at least one of them, like I know that we covered Royce O'Neal, who's on a 4-year, $44 million deal. If you're able to go out and trade a guy like Zeke Naji, maybe give up your 31 pick, and you're able to get him, then why not do it? I know that Phoenix is probably going to look for a younger player, and I don't want to give up Watson or Julian Strother like I've been covering. It's a little bit tougher if you want to throw Grayson Allen in there. He's on a 4-year, $70 million extension. They signed him April 16, 2024. But now they're looking to move him because it looks like they're trying to fully rebrand and rebuild. And if that's the case, then why not? It would probably have to cost MPJ, which I don't want to do. But if you're able to go out and get Royce O'Neal, who's a vet, and you're able to give up Jalen Pickett and Zeke Naji for that, then why not go ahead and do it? Why not go ahead and get your 3-and-D vet, who like I've said, we've covered before. He was a good piece for Phoenix, and he's one of those guys who he had played 24 and a half minutes per game, averaged 9 points, shot 42% from the field, averaged 4.7 rebounds, 2.2 assists. Now, he's not amazing, but those numbers will do in Denver, especially at 24 minutes. That's fine if you're starting. He could be playing 16 minutes off the bench for Denver. Again, this is a guy who throughout his career has been playing 16 minutes, 20 minutes, 28 minutes, 31 minutes for multiple teams. He was over in Brooklyn for a season, 76 games, played 31.7 minutes, 8.5 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. Why not bring him in? Like I said, it might have to take Zeke Naji, it might have to take Strother, which I would rather not do. Payne Watson. Again, I'd rather not do it. If you're able to get rid of Hunter Tyson, Jalen Pickett, Zeke Naji, 2 of the 3, and the 31 first-round pick for this guy to come in and help you try to win a championship, then why not do it? Because there's still some players out there. This next topic is somebody who could potentially be coming back to Denver, and I have to say I am not that happy about it. So there's no speculation around it, or this is all speculation rather. There's no actual reports around it, but it may look like, and it looks like to me at least, that DeAndre Jordan may be coming back to Denver. Now, why do I say that? Well, I've seen some clips about DeAndre Jordan, on some podcasts talking about how Nikola Jokic has been texting him throughout the offseason, sending him pictures of what he's doing in Serbia. And right after I saw that, I actually saw the Serbian head coach come out and say how Nikola Jokic is great, how he personally reaches out to all his teammates. He wants to develop a relationship with teammates if they are playing together. So I know that him and DeAndre Jordan already have a relationship, but with that being said, I think Jokic still reaching out to him means that he's probably looking to have the GM, whoever that may be, come back, bring DeAndre Jordan because of chemistry, and he's still reaching out to him. I don't understand, or I don't get why Jokic would be reaching out to him unless he's his best friend and continuing to talk to him, if that could have been prevented, because I don't want DeAndre Jordan back. He does nothing. He provides nothing, and I think there are centers on the market that can come in and legitimately get minutes. DeAndre Jordan wasn't playing anymore. There's no reason to bring him back in, and he's not retiring, it doesn't seem, so he's still going to be on the market. And like I said, if Jokic is reaching out to him, and the report is that Jokic reaches out to teammates that he wants to build chemistry with, then why else would he be reaching out to him? So that, again, it's all speculation. I hope I hope it doesn't happen. I really do. I think Nuggets need to move on from DeAndre Jordan at this point and get a center that can actually come in and play those minutes. And there's still no reports on what Sarge is doing, if he's going to accept or decline that team option. So hopefully we find that out in the next couple of days. And we have one last topic here, and that is it's interesting if you ask me, because I think that this should be a move that Denver should look into. Maybe not do, but just explore the options, and that is the fact that Cavs are having trouble moving Isaac Okoro. Okoro played 55 games this year. He put up 19 minutes, 6.1 points, 2.4 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and it's tough because nobody's really showing interest in him. And I think that's interesting because I thought he was pretty good. I don't think he's this amazing player. But, I mean, 3-year contract, $11 million for the 25-26 season. And then the 26-27, he'll be making $11.8 million. So, season after that, he's an unrestricted free agent. If, like I said, with Royce O'Neal, if Denver can go out and make that work with Zeke Naji, and it seemed that a lot of teams were asking for multiple second-round picks with Isaac Okoro, which I think is interesting because teams don't think that he is good enough to be the sole piece of a trade. If Denver can send Jalen Pickett, Zeke Naji, again, the only reason I keep saying these two guys, and again, I'll throw Hunter Tyson in there as well, is because I think Denver can legitimately develop Peyton Watson. I think they can legitimately develop Julian Strawther, and those could be pieces to help them win a championship in either next year or the year after that. So if they're able to send guys like Pickett and Naji over there, or just Naji and a 31 pick for maybe Okoro and 2 or 3 second-rounders for a first and Naji, then go ahead and do it. Because I do think that's a good trade. And I know it's crazy to say you're giving up a first for some seconds, but you're also giving up Naji for a guy who can legitimately go out there and play. Naji hasn't proven anything. We haven't seen anything legitimate from him. So why not go out and get a guy like Isaac Okoro or get a guy like Royce O'Neal? Because that works too. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. We do have some more updates that I'm going to get to, which are super interesting next episode. So make sure you check it out. If there's anybody that you guys want me to cover, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next.